Thank you for joining us on YouTube channel RVJS 100. In this Christmas trailer, you will see short video clips from our playlists along with some Christmas animation. We wish you the best of the season and hope this adds some fun.
Linda and I are volunteers with Rogers Community TV. We have made 3 playlists of subjects for Rogers. The first is Randy Stagg Video Productions on Rogers. Here you will find video documenting different locations in Victoria, such as Government House.
British Columbia's first government house was built in 1859 and destroyed by fire in 1899. The second opened in 1903 and burned in 1957. Today's government house opened in 1959. To mark the Diamond Jubilee of Queen Elizabeth II in 2012, a bronze statue of Sir James Douglas was commissioned. Hosakwami, a 24-foot totem pole carved by Chief Tony Hunt. Hosakwami is a replica of a pole carved by Chief Mungo Martin. On Yates, Quadra to Blanchard. On the left-hand side were low-level service industry buildings, car dealerships, and parking lots. On the right-hand side, Theatre Row. And now, taller buildings have taken over. On Blanchard, Yates to view. On the corner of Yates and Blanchard, the former Carnegie Library. St. Andrew's Cathedral, on the corner of Blanchard and View. Photos taken from the steeple of the cathedral in 1892.
Second is the tranquil moments. These videos provide a peaceful, meditative atmosphere for yoga, exercise, relaxation, and contemplation. Third, the Parkinson's disease report. Gary Johnson was diagnosed with Parkinson's in 2018. In this series, Gary discusses the disease's effect on him, as well as sharing the research he does on the subject. In this video, Gary explains how Parkinson's disease adds an extra challenge to the move.
Hi, my name is Gary Johnson. Welcome to my nightmare. September the 17th was a very dark day. That's why I found this End of Tenancy Act notice in the mailbox. This is a 4-bedroom house with tons of stuff in it. Went back on the computer again, and we found a place close by. It was a much smaller place and more expensive, but we decided that our backs are against the wall, so we better contact the people and see if it's available. I jumped on the computer to see if anybody had any boxes. But it's going to be a good thing, I'm sure. It's just going to take a while to get used to so little space from such a big space we had. But I think it'll work. And we didn't give up. It looked pretty bleak at first, but somehow it all got done. It's like magic. But it took a pound off me. It took a pound off me. That's for sure. It's no fun. It's no fun moving when you got Parkinson's. It's a character builder.
In 2010, Gary Johnson and Randy created YouTube channel RVJS 100. Back then, they tried their hand at comedy, writing short skits. Gary wrote most of them. As time went by, Randy wrote also. The skits are found in 2 playlists: Comedy, Gary and Randy, We Hope, and Randy's Favorites.
Excuse me, partner. I think I'm lost. Where do I find YouTube channel RVJS 100?
Look no further, stranger. This is YouTube channel RVJS 100.
Are you serious?
Absolutely. Look. If you want your job, you'll find a way. No excuses.
God rest you, poor small businessman, you've managed to survive. Be glad in this economy that you are still alive. Give shouts of praise at Christmas time when folks who buy appear. There's a chance you'll break even for the year, for the whole year.
For the whole year?
There's a chance you'll break even for the year.
Hello?
Hi, is this Randy?
Yeah, this is Randy.
Oh, strange. Doesn't sound like Randy.
Yeah, it's me.
Oh, great. Randy, can you lend me 20 bucks?
I'll ask him when he comes in.
Last night, my wife and I had a dinner at a great family restaurant.
How could you tell it was a family restaurant?
There was an argument around every table.
Enjoy Gary playing his doumbek drum and hong. These are in playlists with the same names. The playlist Linda Sue Wilson Rare Music is another of Gary's contributions. Gary and Linda Sue are longtime friends. Linda Sue shares her incredible blues and country rock voice with us. Other songs in the playlist include music from Gary's private collection.
I can't sleep at night. I can't eat a bite. 'Cause the man I love, he don't treat me right.
The playlist British Columbia Airfield Stories is made from aviation historian Chris Waite's series of books called Air Pilot Navigator. As part of each story, we talk about the town and its aviation history. We have been making these videos for several years and have featured the North, the West Coast, and across the province to the eastern border. Our stories are now about airfields in the southern border and heading west.
The first airplane flight in the Kootenays occurred at Nelson on September 12, 1912. The Nelson Exhibition Committee approached an American, Walter Edwards. Arriving in Nelson, Edwards was apprehensive, realizing the city was in a narrow valley surrounded by high mountains. Starting on September 24th, he thrilled more than 5,000 spectators during 3 days of exhibition flights from the Nelson Ball Grounds. Hall had been at Penticton when he heard that Hoy had taken off from Vancouver. Hall then flew from Penticton to Midway, where he refueled. Hoy flew over Hall when Hall was at Midway. Then Hall passed Hoy when he was refueling at Grand Forks. Hall continued to Creston.
After Hall got fuel and oil for his Canuck at Creston, he started his takeoff for his next planned stop, McLeod, Alberta. By this time, the hayfield was packed with cars and people. Just as Hall got airborne, his engine started to lose power. Realizing that at 50 miles per hour and at 50 feet, he could not avoid hitting someone, he decided to crash into a car.
On the Saanich Peninsula, just west of Sydney, is the Victoria International Airport, YYJ. On the southeastern side of YYJ is the British Columbia Aviation Museum.
Linda and I are lifetime members of the British Columbia Aviation Museum. We have made many videos for the museum. They are in 3 playlists. Each playlist title starts with British Columbia Aviation Museum. 1. Aviation displays. 2. Lancaster FM 104. And 3. Many interesting stories.
In my playlist, Linda's playlist, are past trailers and videos of my painting. Welcome to RVJS 100. My name is Linda Rose Stagg. Gary Johnson, Randy Stagg, and I invite you to visit this site regularly and frequently. Our final playlist is called Check It Out. We suggest you do, as there is a wide selection of topics. Not already subscribed? Please do so and support our site. We wish you and yours the best of the season.
Season's greetings.